Hey guys, Jared from the Vinyl Corner, and today we're going to be unboxing and taking a look at this brass colored wax edition of Moor Mother and Billy Woods' collaborative album Brass. So I'm sure a lot of you saw our top 30 albums of the year list video, and obviously this made it pretty high onto my list. This album just absolutely blew me away, and Billy Woods is pretty much one of my favorite artists around, so anytime that he puts something up for pre-order, I try and snag it right away, because he always does crazy limited releases, and they always are in great quality, and the pressings are usually very solid on them as well. So I was lucky enough to grab one of these brass colored vinyl of Brass, and yeah, I believe I read that these were limited to 2,000 copies, so I'm pretty excited to get this thing open and take a look, so let's do that. Alright, so here it is. Disclosure, I did open this because I always have fucking trouble with these, and just like usual, obviously you can see I did have trouble with these, but what we've all been waiting for here, obviously. Here is the album cover itself. I absolutely adore all of the illustrations surrounding this record. It's just absolutely beautiful stuff, and the way that it fits into the whole aesthetic of the record really does it well, and being able to see it blown up like this is very, very nice. So obviously we're going to take the packaging off and get a closer look. It's a pretty standard finish, but it's a nice heavy jacket over here. So the first thing in here is actually all of the liner notes, so all of the credits and all of that good stuff, and another image on the back over here. So that is very nice. Obviously, it's always nice when a record comes with the lyrics, especially for hip-hop type releases. And in this nice polyline sleeve, let's see what this record looks like in person. So this is really, really cool. It's like this very clear, but it has brass in it. It's very tinted. It's just super nice. It came out very, very cool. It looks a lot more brass in the light in person compared to the camera right now, but still very, very cool. And the inner labeling on these is really cool as well. Really just esoteric imagery all over the place. And again, there is the track listing on the other one. So yeah, this is a really simple but effective package. These were limited, I believe, to 2,000 I read on the brass colored vinyl. So very happy that I was able to snag one of these while they were still available. Really have nothing to complain about. This is just yet another quality record package from Backwoodz Studios. Pretty much all the Billy Woods stuff and Arm & Hammer stuff that I have from the Backwoodz label is quality. So yeah, very stoked to have this one in the collection finally. We had to wait a while on it because of that colored vinyl, but more than happy to have this one finally for the table. And yeah, I'm going to switch angles and talk about everything in a little bit more detail. So like I said just a couple seconds ago, I really have no complaints with this. Just like with most Backwoodz Studios stuff, Billy seems to have it pretty down packed on how to do vinyl correctly. It's simple but effective packaging. The sleeves are always very thick, and the art is always very well done, as well as all of the little stuff like the color of the wax being super unique. I definitely don't have anything in my collection quite like that. And that slip sleeve with the credits and all of that kind of stuff and that picture on it, I just love that kind of stuff. All those little details really make a vinyl package stick out to me. It doesn't have to be like a quadruple fold thing to really be fantastic. Stuff like this that's just so bold and in your face but very simple is very effective in its own merit. So yeah, really stoked that I was able to pick one of these up. Like I said, these were pretty limited, so I'm very stoked to have this and have it sound so nice and look so good for the collection. And as for the album itself, obviously, like many of you saw, this was on my favorite albums of the year list last year, and it's grown on me even heavily since then. It made it very high onto that list, but it really connected with me even further pretty recently, actually. And my really only complaint with it I have is that the one feature that's sung towards the end really isn't all that for me personally. But everything else about this is great. It's two of the best and most esoteric artists in their respective fields coming together to create this clash of weird, different ideas to create something that's pretty unique for what's going on in hip-hop currently. You have Moor Mother's more abrasive and in-your-face style, where Billy Woods is really calm and collected and hanging in the background, and that duality of the viciousness of Moor Mother and Billy's like cutthroat from a distance approach really is a nice mix. It keeps things fresh, the whole track list, and the way that they're writing all of these incredibly lyrically capable and dense songs, and these instrumentals that are skeletal but have so many little intricate details packed in that reveal themselves the more you listen to it. It's just an enthralling record, and it's definitely one of the better rap albums from last decade, in my opinion. Well, actually the beginning of this decade now. But yeah, this album is absolutely fantastic. I love it to death, and I'm super stoked to have it on vinyl. So let me know down below, guys, if you have heard about this album or if you picked up a vinyl copy, and let me know your thoughts down below. And while you're down in the comments, hit that like button, check out all those links, like, comment, subscribe, and don't forget to check out a video at the end of this one. Until next time, guys, have a nice day.